and gentlemen, from Newcastle, Ciaran. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Victory 16 Super Middleweight action. This rematch scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds and brought to you proudly by our sponsors, Premier Traffic Management. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, boxing out of the red corner. He stands 193 centimeters tall, weighing in at 75.9 kilograms. A Muay Thai record, 19 victories, 10 defeats and 1 draw. He's the IMO British champion from Kowloon Gym. It's Ciaran Smith. And facing him across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner. He measures 183 centimeters tall, weighing in at 76 kilograms even. A Muay Thai record, 12 victories, only 3 defeats. He's a super middleweight, Nike-Tong WBC champion from Northern Kings Gym. It's Ciaran Purvis. Your referee in charge, Dip Second.
Opening seconds.
Ciaran trying to chuck out that right leg kick to maybe slow Harry down on that jab. Yeah. He's sticking to it.
Yeah, look, just threatened upstairs a little bit as well, but as Harry's known for, every time he's stepping in to throw punches, there is venom behind them. Again, he's never loaded up on any of these punches, but there's real power, especially in these bent arm shots that he's throwing. This left hook which leading into that right low kick, coming over the top of the right hand there, and that's a lovely left kick that sends Smith stumbling onto the canvas, but he's straight back up. On a nice step and left elbow from Purvis, and a piston-like jab to follow it up with some great work on the left kick as well. Catches the right kick again, comes in with a...
Yeah, you certainly feel like that jab's going to go like a payoff in the fight. He's touching him every time he sends it out when stuff starts coming in behind that, like that left elbow. You think that's going to do good work for Harry unless Ciaran can find a way to stop it coming back.
Absolutely, and it seems to be doing a little bit of damage on its own there. Ciaran just on his heels a little bit after absorbing that jab, and there's a right hand behind it from Purvis. Again, seems to be rocking Smith's head back with almost every punch he lands at the moment. He's so comfortable as well when he steps into range, Purvis. Yeah. Always very tight and compact with his punches. Nice left kick upstairs as well, and the jab as well comes behind it. Just missed with that left hook there as Smith tries to find an answer with a nice left kick of his own. Again, solid punches from Purvis, and he puts Smith on his heels again with a counter left hook as he tries to come forward. Purvis coming forward with punches. There's 30 seconds left in this first round. Trying to come over the top of that left hook as Smith tries to come forward. Smith throwing out quite a lot of kicks there, and Purvis just seems completely unfazed by everything that's going on. Another nice stiff jab in the corner.
But if they're hurting him, he's not letting us know about it.
Smith's face seems to be marked up already as Purvis lands another couple of good punches there, and again, and that is a beautiful shot at the end of the round. Phenomenal first round from Harry Purvis.
On two levels, right? It's a good first round because he was landing a lot of damage, but so much of that felt like groundwork. It felt like the building to something bigger.
Again, as we were saying, so composed. The economy of movement with his offense is something that I'm impressed with every time I see him fight. It seems like he doesn't need to do anything much at all to generate power with those punches. But again, it's not just the punches he's coming in with. He's mixed in quite a lot of other attacks in with, of course, the boxing has been the story of that first round with him.
Well, yeah, but you're right. For all he's a guy who doesn't feint much with his left hand, he varies up at what's coming off the left-hand side enough that you can't just sit there and worry about the jab. You go there's a whole range of things that it might be.
But again, as we go back to that kind of economy of motion, there's nothing wasted from as well, and there's no tell whenever he throws that jab. No loading up on anything, it's straight down the middle. So Smith really has to be on his game to anticipate that. I'd be surprised if I was to look back at that round to see if he's parried a single one of those or got out of the way of a single one of those jabs that Purvis is coming in. And every time he lands that jab, there's something else coming behind it as well to pile up the damage and pile up those points.
Indeed, and the jab looks so similar to the left hook, and the tell's not that different to him throwing like a lead left kick on the leg or up to the body. It's for a guy who's, like I say, not feinting, obviously. I imagine it's very, very hard to read when you're looking at it.
And again, up against a taller fighter here as well. Managing range very well. Anytime Smith's throwing jabs or something back there to try and keep Purvis at bay, his defense is on point, slipping out of danger, a little parry, a little bit of head movement. Very much on top. Let's see if he can keep it up in this second round. Again, Purvis working that jab, and there's a nice left kick on the end of it. Smith coming back with one of his own. Heavy punch to counter there from Purvis, who just resets in the centre of the ring there. Again, Smith is a experienced operator. A difficult first round, definitely worth not counting him out just yet. Nice low kick there from Smith as he comes forward.
Yeah, that's the first one you've noticed, really.
And that's another beautiful jab from Harry Purvis with the right hand behind it. Again, moves Smith back onto the ropes with that punch. Another nice right hook, didn't quite get through, and that's a good left hook on the counter. Again, punches from Purvis that's putting Smith onto his heels almost every time he lands, and he's landing a lot of these punches. Jab with a right hook to the chest behind it, and Purvis comes straight back with another double jab. And a quick fire combination there, elbow, and just with the right hand on the end, jab again from Purvis. right hand there from his left hand again. Every time Smith is trying to get on the front foot there's a left hand that he's walking straight into, and Purvis is coming back with another couple of punches behind it. Nice jab once again and again. Good right hand though from Smith though, just to give Purvis something to think about.
Yeah, Smith's doing better now. He's coming forwards.
Again, when Smith comes forward, he's landing a couple of good punches there. Purvis responds almost every time.
Yeah.
Which is probably maintaining a lead here. This round not quite as emphatic as the first one, I think, for Purvis, but
yeah. I think Purvis certainly maintaining his lead, but Smith's not living on the ropes for the whole of this round. He's not boxed up and stuck up against it and just eating that jab. He's out in the middle where he can have exchanges.
Good right hand from Purvis in the second one. He tried to land that elbow but didn't quite get there. But he's back on the front foot with that jab. Smith in the corner, but Purvis has got to be careful when he's got him trapped in the corner again. Smith is a good operator even when he's trapped there. Got the reach, and although he's been tagged again by Purvis, he's going forward again with a couple of nice punches. Don't quite find the mark, and we're at the end of round two. A more competitive round, I think. And if we're looking at that last fight between Danielle Ellis and Daniela Lopez, you really need to comfortably put a stamp on one of those rounds to come out with that on the judges' card. So tough to say whether I would say probably the first round that was probably looking like a Harry Purvis round. Second one maybe not quite so comfortable.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably had the better of both of them. But as you say, if you called the second one a draw, I wouldn't call you silly.
I mean, personally, and I am not a judge, I would still probably have given that one to Harry, but I am not a judge. That's why I'm sitting up here. The judges are down at ringside, so we'll see what they come up with if the fight lands that long. Yeah. We'll have to say about Ciaran Smith, he has absorbed some big shots in those first couple of rounds.
He has.
And he has stayed there, and a lot of them have been putting him on his heels as well, but he's stayed pretty composed. He's not looking like he's in any particular danger at the moment.
He's stayed very composed, and for the first round and a half, he was putting in a lot of work on that leg. It was costing him eating shots to the head, and it's not visibly telling on Harry, but it doesn't until it does. Maybe that'll having banked that work on the leg, that'll start to pay off for him in the later rounds.
Absolutely. I mean, these are two of the top 5 super middleweights in the country at the moment, so you'd expect a bit more durability from these guys, the ability to go 500 rounds. And if Smith's game plan is to target that 5-round fight, maybe that work that he's banked in these first couple of rounds is going to tell as we move through round 3 here into rounds 4 and 5. We'll see if he continues with that work, and if Purvis can repeat his success from the first couple of his rounds, then that is the first couple of jabs like he's landed so far in the first 6 minutes of this fight.
Smith, interestingly, going back to that leg kick.
Purvis doing a decent job of defending on a couple of those. His check seems a little bit sharper than it was in the first couple of rounds, but
and a lot of the time, even when he's hit, he's planted enough on that leg that at least the muscles tense and you can absorb it. It's not the same as when you just got the weight half on the leg and it crunches into soft muscle.
Very stiff jab there from Purvis again, puts Smith back against the ropes. Not too much behind it on this occasion, but that is more of what we've seen. Another good jab from Purvis. Just seems to be biding his time a little bit at the start of this third round, before he puts some heavy leather behind that jab. But again, he's coming up with some nice right hands there. There's one to the body that's followed up with a left hook, But Smith coming back with a low kick there that gives Purvis something to think about, and he's flicked a teep up there as well. That's something for Purvis to watch.
Yeah. And you just saw the little hint of a possibility of a left knee for Smith there, didn't you?
Yeah.
As Harry starts to lean over, you wonder if he will have banked that idea.
Smith engaged in the clinch there. Purvis stays out of it, but Smith lands a right low kick on the way out, but Purvis, it's a nice right hand from Smith there over the top. Purvis has definitely got to look at keeping that left hand up. I know he's looking to go to the body with that left hook as well as using the jab. But again, that right hand coming over the top from Smith, it's something that Purvis has definitely got to keep an eye on as he lands another good jab there. Again, Smith probing with that right hand a little bit.
Yeah.
Partially blocked the left kick from Smith by Purvis. Right hand comes through again from Smith, but not landed, and again over the top.
Yeah, I think as Purvis is getting a little tighter and his jab's just getting a little bit...
Oh, it's a nice head kick. Catches Smith. But he comes straight back at Purvis.
He does.
Nice left hook to the body by Purvis. A jab behind it. And a nice sweep from Purvis there to push Smith onto the canvas and also give himself a little bit of a reprieve. Good knee. Catches the egg, comes back with a couple of good shots. There's Purvis there. And it's a good right hand behind that jab. But Smith just keeps coming forward no matter what punches he's landing here. I mean, you can really see why these two guys are ranked so highly at the moment. I mean, it looks like it's going to take something massive to stop either one. Again, Smith landed some of the same kind of strikes as he was landing in those first few rounds, but it was that right hand over the top there that was really starting to land for him at various points of that round.
Yeah, it just felt like he was starting to find his way to a few different answers to go like that jab, and it's made Harry branch out and try other things.
Yeah, we saw Harry leading a couple of times with that left hook to the body, which he uses so well. And he used it well in that round as well. But
yeah,
again,
certainly one of those was very hurtful.
Again, like we've said, and he seems to have bloodied up Ciaran Smith a little bit. But again, you can see that that left hand, and well, both hands really not being carried quite as high as they were in those first few rounds. There you see one of the examples there. Smith didn't land it on that occasion, but the right hand coming over the top, using that jab to set it up. But you can see him looking at a lot of those exchanges. He's the taller man, he's looking for that right hand, bringing it down over the top and landing on Purvis's chin quite a lot of the times there.
Yeah, there you see it. He's reaching past that, sort of onto that left shoulder of Purvis as well. And as Purvis has a habit of bobbing down to his right, you wonder if Smith's not thinking maybe at some point he'll get that left hand to the back of his head, try and bring it onto a left knee.
That was some nice work from Purvis there with the little sweep as well. And the jab after it again.
Yeah.
Probably didn't use the jab quite as much as he'd been using in the previous rounds in there, but again, the times that he did landed it forcefully, and there was again just in that exchange that we're watching back just now, some heavy punches landed by Purvis.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is round number 4.
Here we go into round 4. And again, it's Purvis on the front foot, lands a nice right hand, that jab working again. Again, Smith trying to use that long guard a little bit to keep Purvis on the outside and coming back with punches of his own. But Purvis responds as Smith comes forward. Another nice shot from Purvis, but Smith gets on the front foot. Some good shots landed by both men. Purvis really working again with that left hand in that last exchange. A couple of shots of that, and a nice right hand there, knee in behind it.
Yeah, Purvis started using his left knee and his left kick. It's a good answer to that right hand that was working so well for Smith in the last round.
Again, a nice jab. He's looked really good as well a couple of times here when he's doubling up with that left hand and the jab into the left hook. Be nice to see him use that a bit more. Nice left kick. Dangerous left kick there by Smith. You can really sneak that up out of nowhere, but a nice spinning elbow from Purvis. Sign of confidence in this case, the way he's able to step in and land that, and he's landed some more heavy punches there. Nice right low kick.
Yeah, he's starting to tee off a little, isn't he? He's got when they're following up with those right leg kicks, you know that's a man who feels he can get stuck in.
Again, Smith not out of this yet. That's some lovely footwork by Purvis and he just missed on the right uppercut that he set it up there from pivoting off to his right. Some more heavy punches, and Smith, blood pouring from Smith's face now. You can really see the damage he's wearing now off 3.5 rounds of excellent boxing from Harry Purvis.
Beautiful right knee.
Lovely right uppercut through the middle. He sneaked through as Smith came forward.
Yeah, the first round was the story of Harry's left hand. This one seems to be the story of his right side, doesn't it?
Nice right elbow there as well, which is now covered in Smith's blood. Smith trying to find a way forward again, but not a lot comes from that. And again, Smith does some really nice footwork from Smith in this round to retake the centre of the ring and re-establish his boxing.
And so much heart and durability to just come back every time punishment is thrown at him.
Oh, some heavy shots there from Harry Purvis, and he gets onto the front foot, 3 punches, a knee. He has Smith backing up against the ropes. Again, Smith trying to fight his way off the ropes, but that's a lovely body shot from Harry Purvis that puts Ciaran Smith down. He does get up though, able to answer the count, but how much longer is he going to last? Because Purvis really picking up a head of steam. Referee Ciaran stops the fight there. Is that the end of the round? So much was going on, I didn't even realise the bell had come. Excellent work there from Harry Purvis. We kind of see the momentum building there. Smith was fighting his way off the ropes almost every time that Harry had managed to get him there. But a lot of the time it was sort of I don't want to say desperation, but it's those straight punches trying to fight his way off. But Purvis seemed pretty wise to that and seemed to be able to get back onto the front foot almost every time.
Yeah, it's like, as it wasn't always like the cleanest or the most technical work from Purvis, but like it wasn't like at the same sort of crispness as we were seeing in the first round. But it's strategically, it's a very good choice. You can see he just decided now is the time to dig in and go, like, I tee off, I have this man hurt, I can unload on him.
Yeah, and the fact that he was throwing with volume a lot of the time, and he's just seems to be hitting so much harder than Smith in these exchanges as well. Almost every punch that he lands to the chin, I mean, you can see it because of Smith's head, to be honest. You can see it flying around, like so many punches landed with a big impact, but not more so with that left hook to the body that he seemed to drop him with it towards the end there.
He's so rooted to the ground, isn't he? You see Smith a lot of the time he's on one foot or the other. Most of the time with Harry, he's got 2 feet on the ground and he's just stood there like a statue, and that's where his power's coming from.
I mean, with almost every punch he throws, his hips are almost directly underneath him. He's able to generate so much power. Again, as we were talking about before, he's not loading up on any of these punches. No big haymakers coming from anywhere with Purvis. Excellent technique, and didn't quite get a look at that knockdown there, but potentially a decisive moment in the fight again with the knockdown, and he's landed some big punches already in this 5th round, and another lovely elbow as well from Purvis. But Smith is standing his ground in the centre of the ring at the start of this 5th round here.
Marching forward like something from the grave.
Ciaran going to check the cut on Ciaran Smith here, which seems to be showing a lot of damage now. It seems to be opened up a little bit more, and that's it. It did seem to be a very, very deep and wide cut opened up in that 5th round there. A lot more blood coming out of the brow of Ciaran Smith, and very sensibly getting called off by Ciaran there. Big win for Harry Purvis. A rematch, avenging a defeat from his first fight, and I believe that's 5 on the spin now for Purvis, including 4 knockouts. That'll probably take him up to number 2 in the UK rankings now.
You would have to think.
Very impressive. I mean, he seems to get more and more impressive in every fight at the minute, Harry Purvis. Another statement victory. Jab working so well. It was the left hook that dropped it for the body in that 4th round. And then elbows that opened up. The cut that ended up causing the end of the fight, as we see on the replay there. A beautiful counter left elbow, which he then started attacking again straight away with his jab over and over again. And immediately there, the damage is telling Ciaran Smith.
Yeah.
Dipsecon's really got no choice but to step in and stop that fight.
No. And again, when particularly when the momentum of the fight seems to be going towards the fighter who isn't cut, you'd like to preserve a fighter's career for as long as possible. There's no point in betting it bloody dog.
We're going to go back now into the ring with our MC Lee Thompson for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Dipsecon, calls us on to this contest 46 seconds into the 5th and final round. Let's hear it be a winner by TKO! And the blue corner, Harry Purvis! And your brilliant runner-up, Ciaran Smith!
And Pete Irving's going to be in the ring here to speak to your winner, Harry Purvis.
Harry, let me get you just for a moment, just hold the pass, not too close, I don't want to get covered in blood. Okay, so Harry, you've been on a massive winning streak, but there's only been a handful of guys who've managed to get over on you in your career, and Ciaran was one of those guys. What changed? You just clinically dismantled one of the best fighters in the UK. What I'm asking is, how did you get so damn good?
You know what, it's just in the gym every day, all the time, learning. It's the experience. When I fought Ciaran the first time, I hadn't had many Thai fights. Now I'm a lot more experienced, fighting all the time, training all the time. I've got a great stable at Northern Kings, and yeah, it's a recipe for success, isn't it? It's going all right.
Tremendous fight.
Thank you, man.